What up, fish people? Kenny E and our lovely wife, Danny, with another Sunday night of shenanigans. We've been busy beavers today. Got the 300 done and a couple other things around here. I've been moving fish around like crazy, so that's good. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Let me run through the hellos. Mr. Stephen White. Hola from Spain. Good to see you. Miss Carol Cox. Never an issue. If you're busy, you're busy. We appreciate you, Carol. Bill Meyer. Hello, sir. Eugene. Always good to see you, my friend. Linda Worth. Hello. And then we've got Kalish and Uncle Smiley and Linda Worth. How are you all? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Here they all come.
So we need to, as soon as you see Peplin, you need to tell him happy birthday.
Yes, Peplin's birthday was yesterday. He turned the big 5-0. Don't know if we'll see him or not because they are currently in the car coming back from their swap from the weekend.
Yeah.
So they should be having a good time. Then we got Mr. Dennis Christensen coming in, Nathan Hovey, Lisa NJ. Welcome, guys. Good to see you.
Window Liquor.
No liquor.
Number 5. So my mother's doing much better. So thank you, everybody, for your warm thoughts, wishes, and prayers. They're much appreciated. She seems to be on the mend. They found something that's actually killing the bacteria. So let's hope we can get her free and clear, and things will keep on with the path that they're on, which is she's getting better and stronger. So super excited about that.
Branton Lightcap, welcome. Aqua Negro in the house. What's going on? Jen Yu, good to see you, sister.
And Eugene.
Oh my God, Lisa MJ says the ball is so bare.
I know. And thank you. But yeah, I'm really happy my mom's doing better. I know it's just, it does not feel right not having a fish tank behind me, but now I'm going to have to repaint this wall or these walls in here.
Well, you need to get it done because your angelfish killed one of my discus. So they've got to go before I fillet them.
So, yeah.
What's going on, Dave? Good to see you. Jenna P. Good to see you, sister. I hope you're doing good.
So I'm wondering if I should put the tank behind me for discus and let the Ultim still be in the 240 downstairs, or do you think that's the way I should go?
Well, if we do, I would like to really make it a nice planted tank.
Yeah.
Maybe we should rethink our thinking. Instead of the 125 tall in there, then maybe we should bring in that 180 or 130 or whatever it is.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you be okay with me having discus behind me again? It used to be discus, then it was Ultims, and now it's nothing.
We're going to take this opportunity and finish off the one room down there. We've got 255s that need to go down, so we'll probably get that done while we're doing everything.
Stan Pittman says, deep fried angelfish. Yum.
Yeah.
Hello. Jenna P. Hello. Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. How are you doing? Lisa and Jay says anything, Danny, is better than that bare wall. I could have.
Yeah, we've got a lot to get done. I want to have it all done before winter hits. So I really, if I had my way too, I would have had the electrician out here already and had everything rewired by now, but I haven't. Unfortunately, the current position, I don't really make it a ton of extra money like I used to. So I might have to go back to the car business for a bit just till we get this house done the way we want.
Yeah. So Stephen White says, I've set up 3 20-gallon tanks with a pair of honey gouramis, golden gouramis, and the red variety in each. They are well planted and covered. How difficult will it be to breed them? Just
Danny
get
used to
the
breed those
water.
in Hawaii.
Yeah. Just get the water to that exact right temperature. Make sure that those parameters are just spot on and they will start to breed. But you need to have something that as soon as they're done breeding, you get that female out of there and put her in another tank because the males are, I believe it's the males that take care of the bubble nest. And mine did. And I was doing powder blue gouramis and dwarf gouramis, and they bred like crazy. Victor C wants to know if Lisa and Jay, are you ready for the eclipse?
Yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to see it from Oregon this time. It's just people on the East Coast that are going to be able to see it. 310 Aquatics, what's going on? So we have had a very good week of fish breeding.
Yeah.
Our little hybrid bronze / laser greens in the bathroom tank have bred all over the place in there. The Paleatus have been breeding like crazy, and then the Sturbis. So we got little baby Sturbis behind me in this bowl have been doing very well. They're getting chunky quick. So
Yeah.
they'll probably be
Fast
downstairs in the big tank soon too. They can't go in there right now because the Ultims are in there, and we know how that's going to end. So the Ultim tanks sound like it's going to get reset into the 240, so we probably are going to need to start getting some of the other fish that probably don't belong in there out. What are you doing, Danny?
Shutting the door.
I guess she's saying I'm talking too loud again. Shocking. Vanelski, what's going on, brother? Night Owl Aquatics, good to see you. Mr. Paul McCarthy, good to see you. Duo Local Austin, Merrick Tomchak, good to see all of you. It's been kind of we've just been on a run lately. I mean, my wife's mom, and now today I get a call from back east. My aunt Lucy has been taken to the emergency room, and she had a massive seizure, and they have figured out that it's best that they put her in an induced coma for now to try to give her brain a chance to relax. And then a good friend of mine from the bowling alleys, I got wind she died last night at 9:34 p.m. She was only 48 from cancer. So I'm just ready for this stuff to go away and get back to normal. What's up, Stephen P? Good to see you. New Liquid Zoo, Mr. Matt, good to see you.
Am I like really blurry?
Huh?
Am I really blurry?
I don't think you're all that.
I think my camera.
Yeah, it's just the lack of brightness behind you is causing you to think that. Turn your camera around.
Turn my camera around.
I was going to say, turn your whole desk around and be in front of your plecos at least. Until we get you set up, I'll start going down and be in the room with the discus, and you can be up here in my spot, and we'll call it good.
Kimberly Holt. Hello.
Good to see you, Kimberly. Chris with Plushy Aquatics, good to see you.
I'm Legacy.
He says, and no, you're not blurry. What's up, Melvin?
Victor C says, yeah, earthquake repellent. Yeah, I guess you guys had a doozy out there on the East Coast. So, and you guys don't usually get the earthquakes like we do out here on the West Coast.
Yeah, out here on the West Coast, just because of the surroundings, 4.0, that's just a little bed shake. They don't even get excited about those.
No, not at all.
It's when they start hitting the 8 to 9 range that they freak out around here.
8 to 9 range would be catastrophic.
Yeah, throw you out of the water.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, Mr. Wet Socks? Good to see you. Dix, good to see you.
So Ken's gonna help me try to get this room set up. We still have to move the other 3-4 fish tanks that are in here, and so I can get.
You're planning on moving them all out?
Well, I have to paint.
Oh my God.
So yeah. Oh my goodness, Lisa says I have video from my brother's home security cams that shows the earthquake. He lives about 30 miles from the center, which is really close.
Oof. Yeah, that'd be a big no, Liquid Zoo. We want the walls painted, not the floor.
Right.
You don't usually let me play with paint.
Well, and he started off his painting career painting his little tiny brother, and they decided to dress up or use the Easter suits that his mom bought the 3 little boys for, I don't know, and they painted their brother. Ken painted his baby brother. So
Oh, cool there, Melvin. I bet you they're cool fish too, because Stephen P has some cool guppies.
wow. So what are red cheek crobias? I need to look those up.
Mark Sterlson, welcome. She's going with green again, Liquid Zoo.
It's just going to be a slightly lighter shade than it is right now. As a matter of fact, hang on. Where is it?
Red Laser, welcome.
I thought I had the sample over here. I don't know. I have the sample over here. Oh, here it is. So I'm going with that color.
It was white, Liquid Zoo. My mom and dad put the finishing. Back then, you used white to use as primer. Then you painted the color you wanted. And I painted my brother white from head to toe. And the floor, which was hardwood floors back then. So, yeah, my mom and dad weren't too happy with us when they woke up. And I was the one that went in and told my mom, I got a surprise for you. Come in and look. I was all excited. We thought we did great. They're telling you go neon green.
Neon green. Well, this is pretty neon green. If you were here in person, you would see how green this is. It was the Martha Stewart lily pad green.
How do Regina Phalanges?
So my daughter's the one that chose this paint, but I'm going with Heath green. It's a Glidden paint. I'm going with Heath green because Heath is the first part of my daughter Heather's name. So this should be good.
No problem, Victor C. Appreciate y'all showing support. We appreciate it.
Oh my gosh. Liquid Zoo says there's a picture of me somewhere after dumping an entire can of stain on myself. I walked under a ladder it was sitting on. My parents were furious and also laughing their butts off. New local Austin, that's true. It's not easy being green. Who sang that? Kermit?
Yeah, my local Harrison Street Mark's a little upset with me today, I think. I was having a craving for Pringle chips, so I went up there to buy some Pringles, and they had on this very bottom shelf. So I had to bend way over and reach down to get them. And on the way up, I caught the upper shelf with my head, knocked it off its brace. So it was a little gnarly.
This is
Luckily,
Ken
no
going for a
breakables on that shelf.
snack.
It was pretty much chips. Big Easy, what's up, Mark? Good to see you.
Victor, see, that's a very sweet thing to say. Thank you. Says, thanks for the fun YouTube channel, Danikin Aquatics. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, good stuff. Red Laser says, Matt, you have a lot of trouble with ladders.
I'm not casting no judgment, Matt.
This is a judgment-free zone. Uncle Smiley
I would
says,
agree with them, Uncle Smiley. Guppy grass does not ship well. Usually melts pretty good.
yeah, if you can get it locally, it's really good.
I would find out where swaps. Just look up swaps in your area. I'm sure there's got to be some.
Although some people like to ship it in water, and you don't ship it in water. You like shake it off, keep it moist in a bag, and then ship it. But I just don't know how well it would do. It does like light.
There was a cute kid on Father Fish's Wednesday stream. He was showing us his tank. And anyway, he's trying to go all natural with the plants and stuff. He had 2 whole plants in there. His mom and dad weren't willing to buy him more plants. So Father Fish decided that he was going to ship him some plants. And I said I would as well. So I'm going to send the young lad off some. I'll probably need to pack that box tonight because I won't have time tomorrow. And I'll get that off tomorrow for him. And he had his Black Molly and his Sunset Platies and a couple others. It's just good seeing kids in the hobby.
Night Owl Aquatic says, if anyone has it local, they should have plenty. That's true.
Thank you for
Aww.
being a member for 22 months, and great to hear you found your kitty finally. I know you've been stressing about him.
One missing kitten found. Are there more?
Yes, I think, if I remember right, there was a litter of kittens went up missing. So it's probably the mom has hid them is what's going on.
Yep.
Cats will do that.
Yeah, we're never successful with cats. Or I guess we should say we're too successful with cats.
Yeah, I mean, started off with 3 cats and we ended up with like 35. I'm like, okay, we're not doing this again.
Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. One day, all these kittens start pouring out of my kitchen cupboards. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, that was nuts. Yeah.
2 are still missing.
It is a fat baby. Well, then they're being fed wherever they are.
Yeah, your mama cat's got them stashed somewhere, June. You'll find them eventually when they decide they want to let them see them.
Give them about 2 weeks, and then they'll start crawling all around. Mama will not be able to contain them.
She won't be able to keep control over the matter anymore.
You know, I saw a little Siamese kitten on a show this week, and I'm like, those cats are so funny because they're so vocal and chatty. They like to chat and talk to you. Regina wants to know where you found the kitten.
Yeah, Regina might be on to something because that kitten's probably close to where the other.
Oh, Jenny, that is so
thank
sweet.
You. We appreciate that, Jen.
Just $4.99 super chat to help with shipping those plants to the kid setting up his tank. Aww. Oh, super sweet. So yeah, little kids starting tanks, kittens galore.
I'm a sucker for kids. I always have been.
Yeah, yeah. Especially ones that, like, I love it when my grandkids get the opportunity to come over because all they do is look at fish tanks.
Oh,
So
Chris is saying that the mama cat brought the baby cat to her.
oh. Aw. That's so cute. Aw. I would love to be able to do kittens, but I can't do anything with the dog that I have. Plushy Aquatic 3 says LOL. It was adorable. Oh, that's so cute. What was it Ed did with his cat the other day? I wouldn't have expected the mom to bring you the kitten either. Not unless she was wanting to show it off. I
Well, if it was that
remember
cat, maybe she got tired of it being on her nipple.
though that my friend had a Shar-Pei dog and her cat had kittens, and the Shar-Pei went and stole all the kittens and put them in a box in the closet and was keeping all the kittens poked down into the box. So she stole all the kittens from the mama cat. That was
Hello,
one of the
John.
funniest
What's up,
things.
Bateson?
Super funny. That's so funny. So yeah, Kenny and I, we have this shelf, and then we had 3 bookcase things that have glass covers that come down over the fronts, and you stack them on each other. And we had this stand, and we had those bookshelves thing cases on top of it. And Ken accidentally overfilled the pea puffer tank, which is only a 5-gallon tank. I mean, not large, but Ken really overflowed. Well, this stand was such a poorly made stand that the whole thing started caving in the middle. And my daughter's like, there's a problem in here. So Ken and I we had all of our fish food and fish supplies up on the stand and in the stand and in those bookcases and whatnot. We had to take everything off, get that stand moved out of the house. I mean, it completely disintegrated. And it's like, what is up with all these tanks and the
Yeah,
water?
that fourth floor in that section of the house is probably closed by now. And then, not to mention the ceiling in the lower level, we're gonna have to rip it all out.
No, that's fine now that it dried. It looks completely the way it always has.
The lower ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't know
That's
what's living in.
because I shellacked all those rooms. I shellacked the ceilings. I shellacked the walls because the people who lived in our house before us smoked in the house all the time. So my mom had this company come in and clean the house to get rid of all the nicotine everywhere. But they had told us that, yes, it looks clean right now, but as you go on, the nicotine will seep out and start dripping down your walls again. And I was like, no. And I'm like, well, how can we stop that? She says, you have to seal it. I'm like, what do you seal it with? And she's like, shellac works the best. So I bought these 5-gallon buckets of shellac, and I was shellacking the ceilings and shellacking the walls, and I shellacked my heart out. Made myself sick, shellacking.
Yeah. I get a call at work, and I'm on the other side of town at this point. Yeah, Kenny, I said, yeah. She goes, I've lost myself. I can't find myself.
I was
I'm
looking for
like, what have you
myself
been doing?
everywhere.
She goes, I've been down painting. I said, yeah, put the brush down and go visit your mom for now.
I
I
really
guess her
thought I'd
mom had
lost myself.
her mom had guests at the time, so she's over there, and they probably think she's tweaking on drugs or something.
Luckily, there were friends of my mom's who've been friends. They've known me since I was 5 years old.
Well, wet socks, I sure hope so. Yes, my wife and I would have had our way. We would have had it out a few times, but unfortunately, with her mother's health and the stuff needing to get caught up around here, we haven't had a chance to really get out yet. And the weather hasn't been stellar yet.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, I was overcome by fumes. That is for sure.
Lisa J
It was
says, you
cold.
buffer you.
Yeah, I had no idea that stuff would do that to me. I had no clue. And I was downstairs and I had the window cracked, but it was really cold outside when I was doing it. And I was just shellacking like crazy and made myself quite ill. It took me
I
for
swear
about
these
an hour.
Cardinals have got to be the most interactive Cardinals we've ever had.
I love them because they're the first Cardinals I've ever had that like don't scatter when I go up to the tank to feed. As soon as they see me there with the food container, they all come running up to the top of the tank, just like little
Pretty sure that's
cichlids.
what they're thinking right now, but they're getting.
You lost us. I just added you back. You disappeared.
Oh. Like,
So yes, I was basically without it, completely unintentional.
so Danny was huffing shellac.
Says paint fumes ain't no joke. I used to get loopy through my respirator when I painted cabinets. Wow. Yeah, I was just down there thinking I was doing a good thing for my kids. I didn't want nicotine climbing down their walls. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll try it out the blue.
You did it again, Kenny. Okay.
Ugh.
I don't know what he's doing that's taking him off the thing. There they are. Look at them. Aren't they pretty? Just gorgeous in there. I need to do some weeding in that tank. It's so terrible because that Valsinaria starts climbing all over the tank, so I have to go and weed it on a regular basis. Al Wet Sox says I got whacked on contact cement one time doing arborite in the bathroom. Not cool at all. It's like, when can we get some odorless stuff? Although I heard that now they have a synthetic shellac that's low odor. And I'm not sure if it's as good as real shellac, though.
Those Cardinals came from Redfish Bluefish.
Yeah.
They're from Germany.
Yeah.
That's why we love getting fish from him. He always has really high quality fish.
Jen Yu says, glue sniffers. Yeah, those Cardinals are so pretty. I love them. Love them. I'm so glad I have a big school of them again. I used to have a big school in my 75-gallon next to the bed, but they all got old and died. What are you looking at, Kenny?
Well, these Zaccos, they stress themselves to the max. I don't know why they can't just chill out.
I don't know.
Not a fish I think we'll keep again. I'm not impressed by it. They're so wacko.
So Uncle Smiley's Aquarium says, I got cardinals from Dan's and they have been great. Yeah, this is my second batch of cardinals that I've gotten from Redfish Bluefish. And they've always just been like the biggest, most beautiful cardinals. They're just gorgeous. Red Laser says glue for tile board in the shower is not recommended for enclosed spaces. Well, a bathroom is inherently a closed space. Oh, that would be bad. See, that's what I'm thinking, Basin. So contact cement will get you too. And in my experience, the less it stinks, the less it lasts. So that was my thinking. Although I gotta say, every room that I shellacked, the nicotine has never bled through. When I didn't shellac my kitchen, and it bled through in there. I was very upset. I was like, why didn't I take the time?
We had the people she was talking about that we brought in were fire damage experts. They come in after fires, and that's what they do, and that still bleeds like that.
Thank you, Dick Sides. But yeah, so but the nicotine bled through in the kitchen. I wish I had shellacked in there, because I'll tell you what, Ken likes to have these things called Rossies or cream cracks or Put the Club. They're a potato dumpling like thing with salt pork in the middle. And when you have like 4 big giant pots of water boiling on the stove, it makes a lot of steam. And then the nicotine kind of bled through and like dripped down the walls with all the steam. Oh, what a nightmare.
What's up, Whip? Good to see you. Richard Reynolds, good to see you, buddy.
Alexa said, it's like drinking tequila. You're all good, then why can't I feel my face? What a great mental image. Why can't I feel my face? Well, mine was I just couldn't find myself. I started looking for myself and couldn't find myself anywhere.
Last night I went to dinner with the owners of K's, helping them out. They're getting started on YouTube, and they're going to open up shipping. So that's going to be cool when they get it up and running. So be looking for that. I'll probably drop links occasionally in this stream to try to help them out. Great little mom and pop fish store. Been around since they've been there like almost 60 years now in the same location.
Yeah. I think they opened that store right around when I was born, if I recall correctly, within a couple of years. I don't remember whether it was earlier or later. Oh, I just aged myself.
They're getting ready to have their 3rd generation take over now.
Oh, Dick Signs, I'm so sorry. Yeah. And it's expensive to have the house clean like that. My mom and dad did it for us for a housewarming present. But yeah, so yeah, you don't realize how much that nicotine embeds itself in the walls. I mean, it's crazy. But they'd owned the house since it was built, and that was in 1964, I think they built this house. And so they'd been in here smoking we've had it for 20 years. So for 40 years, they were smoking inside this house. Bates and Genetics says, are they the oldest store in the area?
They are.
I think they are. And
yeah, they are the oldest.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I remember as a kid, I grew up out in Gresham, and we would go to that store and buy our fish. My dad was so cool about letting me have fish when I was a kid. I had this beautiful fish tank, and somebody had glued slabs of rock and agates all over the back of it. And it was the coolest looking fish tank. Weighed a ton, though.
Dick says, yes, my husband was a cigar smoker.
You know, Bateson, I have gone to the Woody Seahorse place and I've never found it open. So the two times I've actually gone there, they were not open. So even though it was during their open hours.
Me and Danny always have that issue. Like we saw this thing for this lobster place, and I was all excited to have a lobster roll, and we get all the way down there, and they'd closed 2 months before. Somebody forgot to take it off of Google. What's going on, Rachel?
I was looking forward to that lobster roll, though. But that's okay. I went and bought lobster at the grocery store, and I made it myself, and it was some of the best lobster I've ever had. I butterflied it outside of the shell and put the butter herb combo on it, and then baked it in the oven for, I think it was 15 minutes. It turned out perfectly. It wasn't overcooked. It wasn't undercooked. And it was super delicious.
So he turned out to be a fish Nazi, huh, Bateson? Like the guy on Seinfeld? Oh, no fish for you. No fish for you. He's talking about the guy with the seahorse place. I heard the guy over the years has turned into a my way or highway. He kicks customers out of the store if he doesn't like them.
How do you stay in business like that? I just don't know.
Hard to keep customers if you're doing that.
Although we know people who've done that.
Yes, we have. But he was totally in the right.
You're not thinking of the same person I'm thinking of.
Oh.
But that's okay. He doesn't have a store anymore. Oh, which was sad. That was a sad day.
Maybe I should go like this anyway.
I'm not sure I like being bigger. Smaller's better. I'm Legacy says, no fish for you. Come back in 1 year. That was one of the funniest episodes of Seinfeld ever.
Oh, Jen Yu, I bet you that is awesome. She says she lives on the coast of Maine and they make their own lobster rolls.
You know, I've never made a lobster roll. What kind of bread do you like the best? Brioche? I don't know. What kind of bread would you use? Would you use just a hoagie bun?
That's not what she said. I don't know what Lisa's talking about.
Yeah. That's so funny. Eugene, you've been here too long ago now. That's not what she said. I think that's the comment she was making that comment on.
Bootsy Cat says, I have a harder time finding fresh lobster in Portland, Maine than I do Portland, Oregon.
So Bateson says, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's justified reasons to kick someone out of anywhere. But 3 people now have told me this guy is Seahorse Nazi. Hagen Hill Design says, I think more retail workers should be allowed to kick people out of their stores, especially at a corporate level. Whips World. I know what a reservation is, sir. I don't think you do.
I agree, Hagen. Some people get pretty silly with people. I don't think they should have to put up with it either.
Thank you for confirming, Lisa. Eugene's like, what the heck's going on?
You should know by now when it's a Danica stream. I mean, we get off topic all the time. Not that there's ever a topic.
I know. It's just kind of go with the flow. We always have plenty
of New
things.
England style split top hot dog bun is the best way to go for a lobster roll.
Split top hot dog bun. I don't know what a split top is.
I do.
I don't know. But good to know. I'll look it up. Go with the flow. Aquatic says, Whip, you know how to take the reservation. You just don't know how to keep the reservation. Oh, I'm Legacy LLC says, you want Asian arowana that we can't have or keep it in the States. No fish for you. Go to Canada for it. True. I mean, I kind of understand why they're not allowed, because if they get loose, like in Florida, come on.
Well, I think Mr. Turcata's wearing out his welcome in the peaceful tank over here.
Why?
He's harassing the crap out of those two
Keeley's.
golden water Keeley's.
Mickey M says, hi, everyone. For God's sakes, it's Sunday. Serenity now. Uh-oh, he's taking
It's
us
nice
on
when
a
I'm
jury.
mobile. I can move from tank to tank if I want. Ooh, there we go. Then I can keep an eye on her when she's acting up. She's right here in the front, giving me the mean mugging. Starting to really color up though.
Pretty. He adds the color that tank needs. Wish we could put more of that color in there.
We could, but you won't let me.
What do you mean?
I've got a whole tank full of cherry red tetras.
No, you can't put them in there. They're breeding. We just had new babies this week that we discovered in the cherry tetra tank. We had new cherry tetras. We've got a whole tank full of Corridora eggs in the bathroom that even the ant tetras are leaving them alone. Everybody's leaving most of the eggs alone. They're all in there. And it's like, oh my gosh, I wonder if we're going to have babies. If they keep leaving them alone, I think we might.
Well, they should start to hatch, tomorrow?
Tomorrow
or Tuesday.
I don't know. It's been so long since I watched Coriodoras hatch.
I thought Coriodoras were like 3 to 5 days, I thought.
Well, I think I'm going to have to Google that. Does anybody in the chat know? How long does it take Corridora eggs to hatch? It says 3 to 6 days. So, yeah.
What day was it? Was it Thursday or Friday? Or no, I guess it was yesterday that they were laying, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Okay, so
no wonder everything feels so off.
You're such a weirdo. What's going on, Bunny Viper? Good to see you. Craig, Catfish Cave. Hello, sir.
Bunny Bunny Viper. Hi. I think I saw her earlier, but I didn't call that out. Hello, hello, hello. And Craig's Catfish Cave, hello. That's how long foxies take to hatch during the egg watches. Well, maybe we'll set up a little egg watch in there. I don't know. They're just, I call them mutt cories because they're bronze cories and green laser cories that decided to have a thing. And we had this young lady who brought them to us and said, here's some fish for you. So we put them in the bathroom tank, and now we may have a tank full of baby Corydoras. Who knows? I put my ant tetras in there, or Ken took out everything that wasn't an ant tetra in there, so to try to get the ant tetras to breed.
Yeah, my next project is I got to take everything out of the indoor pond that I have downstairs. I have an extra 30. I think I'm going to put them in for now, so I can start bringing in stands, start getting 135s moved. I've had a crew that's been willing to help me for months, and we just can't get the weekends to match up.
Mickey M says, I got a bottle of live black mosquito larvae for my fish from a friend. The Keeleys and Epistos are now going nuts, hunting them like crazy. I love watching that happen. Especially like my little Gelidochromis that I have up here in this room. We'll put some in that tank, and all the little fish, the cichlids, all start going crazy over it. Love it.
The other ones that are fun to watch and hunt them too are pea puffers. Love them.
Oh, Regina, that's so exciting. She says, I found the tiniest long fin pepper cory today, about a half an inch in the community tank.
Yeah, this community tank has just been breeding like crazy, all kinds of stuff. We keep finding babies here and there. It's like the longer the grass is getting, the more breeding that's going on.
Bunny Viper says, I grow mosquito larvae in the summer. They love them. Yep, that's what Ken does. The only problem was he put so many in the tank that the fish got full, and then we had mosquitoes hatching in the house.
No,
that was not good.
We have not bred those, Richard. Synodotus petricola.
No, it's something I always wanted to breed, but I have never done it. Window liquor number 5 says, had to get a new TV here. The wife got a good tax return. LOL. Easy come, easy go. We had to pay taxes this year. Ugh, killing me.
Yes, Rachel, we are planning on doing that soon. We just got to get the rest of this. The house is just a complete mess because of all the moving around and the floods and everything else we've had in the last week or two. It's just, with just the two of us working full time, it's tough trying to get the energy to get everything else done.
Yeah.
Danny has a pretty demanding job, and mine's very over the top demanding. So,
well, I'm with my mom too. Like spare time, I'm running over there next door to help her. So that's pretty much what I've been doing this week. You had flooding? Yes. The tank behind me, my Ultimate Angel tank, popped a seal. The Ken overfilled the pea puffer tank, and something else happened. What was the other big thing?
I overfilled downstairs when I was redoing the tanks down there. So I've now been ordered that I cannot be multitasking. I need to stay on one task, and which takes time too.
Right. Because if you have to sit there and watch it as it fills, that's taking time that you could be running around doing something else. Hagen Hill Design says, we agree. We both work full time.
Yeah, 65-inch Kraken would be something to see, I imagine. Here, should I demonstrate for you,
No,
Dwindle Liquor?
no, please, let's not. No, not a good idea. Wendell
I'm
Liquor
on the
says,
phone now. I don't trust Kenny.
good man. Smart.
I don't trust you. Oh, Lord. Listen,
Oh,
dude,
Lord,
I'm the
that
one
was
you're
an
going to be
episode.
worried about. Danny's the sneaky snake. Yeah, that's the one you got to watch.
What do you mean, sneaky snake? Why am I the sneaky snake? I can honestly say I don't believe I've ever shown a kraken.
Well, had you, we probably have 2 million subscribers. Today.
No. Horrible.
Cover your kraken. That's a good one, Boots. Whoever's going after us, that's what we'll send them over with tonight. Cover your kraken. That's a good one.
Cover your kraken. I love you guys. You're so great.
My wife and I are like, damn, I can't believe it's Sunday already.
I know. Gotta
In
go
less
back to
than
work
12
tomorrow.
hours, I'll be at work again.
Lisa, did you see that there? Oh my gosh, too funny.
The little peaky eyes.
I know.
The whore. Oh, that's too much.
Oh. Carol Cox says it took 15 minutes to go to poop, 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 poop. That last one was a little pathetic. Boop, boop. Sorry. Oh. Yep, it did take a while for us to get there, but that's good. That's good. Maybe one of these days we'll make it all the way through the stream. Lisa and Jay, my eyes.
Yeah, I was trying to give old Ed a shout out because that was when he first got his shirts out. And unfortunately, nobody was paying attention to the shirt. It was the ginormous kraken. That's all that anybody homed in on.
It filled the whole screen. We should have just named that whole episode the Kraken. We should go back and name the episodes. Although, how many years worth of episodes?
I was going to say, knock yourself out with that. I was thinking we need to put Anakin Aquatics on all of our shorts too, but then I started looking at that project and thought,
True, very true. That would have been a lot. So is Mr. RB3?
I am not seeing nothing for George. Let me go to his channel and make sure. I see another friend of mine is streaming. Mr. Catfish Terry streaming right now.
Mm.
Yep, George is going tonight.
Okay. Good.
So I will copy this.
You know what's
That was a legendary
weird?
night we may never forget or recover. Well, I forget, Mr. Matt's in. Thank you, Matt, for dropping the link to that.
Weird. If I look at myself on YouTube, I'm flipped. But if I'm on StreamYard, I'm the way I think I am. How weird is that?
You've been painting again?
No, I just clicked over and looked at the YouTube version, and it's flipped. I'm opposite.
It's going
It's
on,
just
Johnny from Dan's Fish? Good to see you.
strange. So Eugene said Griff stopped streaming in about November-ish, huh? I think it was
Yeah, and I
earlier
haven't
than
heard
that.
from him lately. I'll have to give him a call and find out what's going on with him.
Lisa and Jay says, you found yourself, Danny, after all these years.
How you doing, Sage? Good to see you.
Johnny from Dan's Fish, hello. Stephen P. There's still 6 minutes left, Johnny. Oh, but yes, you miss it. But we're always here on Sunday nights between 6 and 7 a.m. Pacific time.
PM.
PM. Johnny Dan's Fish says, I heard you might be coming out here in July and bringing a friend.
You must be talking to somebody else in chat.
Oh, that could be. But Kenny is going back to the Midwest in August.
Yeah. First week in August.
And Victor C says, thanks for live streaming, Dana Guineguatis. Well, you're so welcome. How many years have we been doing this, Kenny?
5 years now.
5, yeah. And we've only missed 2 episodes in that whole 5 years.
Well, we actually didn't start streaming till we were in it for about a year, though, right?
No, I think we started right away.
Yeah, those early ones were rough, man.
Ken told me I had to do a video. That was rough. Because I was doing it with my headsets and my phone, and I was talking super soft because it was so loud in my ears from the headsets. Remember those, Kenny?
Yeah,
You're
we
like,
had one of
don't.
the takes up, and yeah, we were a mess. We had all the echoes and the
Oh God,
the normal YouTube beginners stuff.
So Go with the Flow Aquatic says, when are you coming to Florida? I do want to go to Florida again. But warmer weather. We went and it was freezing the whole time we were there. It was like low 60s, high or mid 50s the whole time we were in Florida. And I'm like, hey, I thought Florida was warm. Eugene said, I had to miss your stream once for the last excellent Super Bowl 28. Was it 28, 48, 58? I don't know. I don't know what the L number is. How many Super Bowls, Kenny?
That would be 53.
No, it wouldn't. LV. Okay, Roman numerals. Means L is a what? L's 50, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 58.
Is it Super Bowl 58 already?
Well, because the 3 hashes are after the V, but if they were before the V, it would be 5 minus, not 5 plus. Does that make sense? I'm a dork. What do I know? 50. Thank you, Lisa. It does mean 50. So that what he put on there is 58. The V is 5, then plus 3 more. Yes. Ta-da!
That's 58.
Yep.
Well, whether you won or whether you lost, you were getting the same prize. So,
What prize?
that's not for YouTube.
Oh, I really don't want to know. Kenny, you need to send these people over to George.
Is this 7 already? Son of a gun. Guys, we appreciate you. Thank you, all of our members, all the super chatters, all the moderators for keeping us safe, all the replay and lurkers, and of course, all you crazy people that came here and put up with an hour of our shenanigans. We love you all. We can't tell you how much we appreciate you. Have a great week of work. We will see you next Sunday, same time, same place. Head on over to George. We're going to go hashtag cover the Kraken.
Cover the Kraken. There you go.
Somebody, one of my mods wants to drop that link one more time for folks. Like I said, hashtag cover the Kraken to old George RB3. Anyway, guys, we love you. You guys have a good week. Catch you next time. Peace.
Bye.